Hey everyone! We're playing some Tokyo Mirage sessions today. I, for one, I'm really excited every time we play this. Tokyo Mirage sessions is a good game. But we're in an intermission. The mission between missions. Hey, Itsuki! I've got your first line of missions to help you on your rise to stardom. First is a dance lesson with Barry, and the other is going to be a secret. I'll be at Uzume Lesson Studio. You know, the place where you and Tsubasa had your first lesson. Map. Can I map? No? Okay. Barry says you can come by any time. It's fine if you want to walk around the city or help out some other people until you feel like heading to your lesson. Drunk rabbit, yeah! Oh, one more thing. I dug out a laptop and left it on the one of the desks in the office. I think it'll come in handy keeping you in contact with everyone. Give it a try if you want. So yeah, in the intermission you do side quests. Specifically, if you hang out with people enough, you can unlock cool stuff and progress the relationship. Yeah, that thing. So we gotta increase Toma's stage rank. Oh, and also Kiria's on our team. I completely forgot about that. Oh, and Tsubasa nope, Kiria wants to talk. What's up, Kiria? Oh my god, I love that sticker. Yay! Sorry, Itsuki. Mistype. Or something. Just forgot that you saw it. Hey, got your topic username from Tsubasa. If there's anything that you need to contact you about, I'll do it on here. Okay. Itsuki gets Deathbringer, great! And it looks like Kiria just has a bunch of stuff that we can do for her. Let's go to the map. If we go to Daitama, we should be able to go back to the first, like, the tutorial area. I think it had some places that you can still go. Look at all these mascots. And also Jack Frost. That's how you know that this is an Atlas game. Do you have a hatchet? That looks like a cartoony axe or a hairbrush. It's a brush bunny.
I'm Brush Bunny, and I love sweets.
Oh, hell yeah. Dogekisaurus is a friend. Dogensaurus.
Dogensaurus is so cute. What color should I pick?
Yes, pick all of them. Characters from the popular anime Daitama Square. This photo booth is rather cutesy. I'd watch Daitama's. Hey! It's that guy who got super evil and was a creep. Have we met, kid? You look familiar. But for some reason, my memory is kind of fuzzy. I've been working too hard. Oh, we can get a drink. High Fiber Vortex, Veggie Juice EX, or Citranica. I think my health is full, so I don't think we need that. How about you? It's Kanae Urabe from school. Of course. Definitely a person I know. Hi.
Oh, Itsuki, what brings you here? You always leave right when school's over. You busy with work? Hey, are you interested in fortune telling? I got something you can help me with. Is that alright?
Yeah, let's learn about fortune telling.
See, I'm the president of the fortune telling club, and I want to practice my gift if you know what I mean. And that's where you can help out. All you have to do is let me look into your future, and then you report back after. Alright then, I'll tell you your fortune. But take a step back, it's dangerous.
Yes, she's got channel Satan.
Eureka! Approach with modesty, and outcomes shall be favorable. Approach with haste, and nothing shall go as planned. Or I guess if you want the quick fix, as it were, then you should go forth, onward to Daitama's round elevator. And, that's all there is to it. See? Great, I look forward to your full report.
So yeah, we gotta find an item in Daitama's round elevator. What about you, mascot?
Cheap, I'm Cheapy. Everyone loves me.
Do you love Cheapy? Yeah. So those poison gas attacks at Shibuya? I'm the only one who thinks it's terrorists. I guess I'm the minority. Oh, that was a thing that actually happened. I don't know if it was in Shibuya specifically, but like in the 90s, some terrorists gassed Tokyo's subway system. And that's part of the reason that Evangelion turned out how it did. Because I believe, if I remember correctly, the original plan was to make like a generic giant robot anime. But part of the plot was that there were going to be these terrorists, and in one episode they gassed the subway. And when that happened, they had to throw everything out, so... Oh, Tsubasa wants to talk.
Whenever I make eye contact with Miss Maiko lately, she has this creepy laugh like It's kind of freaking me out, to be honest. It feels like she's hiding something. Do you know anything about it?
Now we're going into the Idolosphere. Apparently there is a round elevator with a thing in it. We need to bump up Toma's stage rank. Okay, I can just one-shot these boys. Oh, hey, Bandicoot! You can swap cast members out by changing them. I don't think I need to change them. Yeah, we're going back through this area so that we can take a side quest for the red guy. Can I just, like... Yeah, I can. There we go. Did I get my prescription? I'm gonna be doing it today. After the stream, I got to go grab some boxes from work, and then the pharmacy is right beside that, so... Though, thank you very much for the reminder. I'm usually good at remembering, but having that backup really, really helps. Plus, I was smart enough, when my prescription changed to a lower dosage, I took the rest of what I had, and I put it in a jar for a backup supply. And every time I get a new prescription fill, I swap out the pills, so I always have a 2-week backup supply. I heard a rumor there was an interesting place around here, but this is just a disappointment. Everyone else here is weak. Can't have any fun here. I'm bored. I need some spice in my life. Somewhere more exciting. Yeah, the guys here, there's a lot of them, but they all are really weak. I can just turn on auto battle and just win. In fact, should I even bother? I don't think I need to actually, like, beat these guys up. So, I think I'm just going to explore and see if I can find some items that I missed. Yeah, I'm taking Wednesday off this weekend. Sorry, Wednesday evening off this week. That way I can use it to plan for Stream Sakai, get Shark Week done, and do some, packing. I would love to see something delicious in context. Daybreak. Cafe visits planned? We'll see. It entirely depends on, how my cleaning up and packing goes. I haven't found an apartment yet, but I figure if I do the packing now, I will have less work to do later. And besides, there's already a bunch of stuff that I'm not going to be using before I move. Like all my retro video game systems. And like a bunch of books. Huge amounts of clothing, to be honest. I can probably pack all my winter clothes. Alright, let's check out this context pic, though. Oh, you made an omelet! Good job. Omelets are, like, some of the best things to make if you just want, like, a good meal. Without, like, a hell of a lot of effort. It's a bit more effort than, like, scrambled eggs. But, like, is a fancy-ish meal that you can make relatively simply if you want. What'd you put in it, Daybreak? My go-to for omelets is the classic ham, peppers, and cheese. But the way that I do it, instead of mixing everything together and then pouring it and making like one cohesive whole, what I'll do is I'll scramble my eggs with a little bit of cheese in it and some milk. I say scramble, I do my eggs in like a bowl or something so that they're all mixed up. Then I pour them out into the pan fry both sides until they are firm, then make my omelet like a taco. So I'll put the fillings inside the shape, not necessarily inside the batter. And then I'll fold it over and make sure that both sides are really crispy. That's my go-to way of making an omelet. I've been making them since I was like 8. With sausage, cheese, pepper, salt, and topped with green pepper Tabasco. That sounds great. God, maybe I need to make an omelet after the stream. Well, I wasn't able to find anything. I mean, I got some medicine, I guess. What does Tiki have to say? You were amazing in Illusory 106-bit, brother. Oh, thanks, Tiki. You're a certified friend, Tiki. Do any of you in chat remember the first thing that you cooked? Or like one of the first things that you did? Because I'm pretty sure like the first recipe that I was proud of making was an omelet. Jeez, that Illusory 106 Mirage fight really took a lot out of me. Kinda want to get some training done in the Idolosphere when we get some breathing room. Sound good? Here I go! Hey. Pretty basic, but the cheese topping is great, and Tabasco brings out the flavor. Tabasco is fantastic on eggs. Sis made hers with olives, jalapeno, and sausage. I don't know how I personally feel about olives in an omelet. I've never tried it, but I think, like, the brine would be a bit too acidic for me. Just personally, though. Let's go back to the Fortuna office. We can go check on Tiki and look at the laptop. Laptop containing data on everyone. Great. Okay, Toma's stage rank. Too soon for Tsubasa. Increase Kiria's stage rank. Okay. So if that's the case, then maybe... Oops, I need casting. Tsubasa, you're my favorite. I love you. I need to borrow Kiria for a sec. First was a grilled cheese sandwich. Ah, grilled cheese is great. Actually, I started using a different kind of cheese when I make grilled cheese. Red Leicester. It's like cheddar, but with passion. It's a lot more crumbly. I find that it works better in the grilled cheese than just regular cheddar. Not as good as American cheese. I don't like making grilled cheese with American cheese, but you can't deny how melty it is. Hi. You're staring at me. You good? What cheese is like cheddar? Oh, sorry, Red Leicester. It's an English cheese, and it's a lot more crumbly. It's a bit sharper without being, like, too overbearing. And, God, it just works so well on grilled cheese. Sometimes I also mix provolone in there as well to get the, like when you cut the sandwich in half and pull it apart, you get like little gooey bits in between. I find that if you mix provolone in with whatever cheese that you're using, you can get that effect. I mean, you can stare, I guess. It's not like you're doing any harm. Oh, red luster. Yeah, I'm glad there's someone else who has had red luster before. With a sandwich made from it? Ah, yeah, that's good. I love it. Okay. Meal deal? Okay. God. I realized the limits of my stomach last night. It was, my brother's birthday dinner. His birthday was on the 13th, but, we had to wait a little bit, so everyone went to my parents' house, and my mom and dad made us hamburgers and hot dogs. And there were a couple of sides, too. But I realized I had one hamburger and one hot dog, and I was done. How much American food doesn't taste good? So, coming from outside of America, like, North American food is interesting, because it's such a varied palette, just because there's tons of different cultures mixed together, right? So, like, I think, like, there's American Chinese food, right? You know, your orange chicken, ginger beef, stuff like that. I guess ginger beef is Canadian Chinese food, but, yeah, like, that, I would count that as, like, an innately American thing, because it's Chinese food adapted for an American palate. And on top of that, like, anything from the down south, like, American barbecue is fantastic. The Philly cheesesteak is one of my favorite sandwiches. In general, I think you're right, Bandicoot. The quality has gone way south, but that's specifically because of people ignoring regulations, or the regulations being incredibly lax already. So you have to really search for it. But there is good American food. Like, God, I want to go to New Orleans and grab, like, a shrimp po' boy. It'll just cost in finding someone to make it? Absolutely. That's part of the reason I enjoy learning how to cook. Because it's like, if I can make it, then I don't have to find someone to do it for me. Yeah, I mean, I like the idea, or at least, like, it's my preference to think of regional variants being valid as traditional. So, like, traditional Chinese food is absolutely lovely, but it's its own category. And then, like, Indian Chinese food is completely different. American Chinese food is a completely different thing. I don't know. Maybe it's because I enjoy exploring the differences in regional variants of food. like, if you get Japanese food in Hawaii, because there's such a high population of Japanese people there already, they've kind of created their own spin on Japanese cuisine. Actually, another fun fact, there was a tokusatsu show, kind of like a Super Sentai or Kamen Rider. It was called Kikaider. And they only show it in Hawaii in the States on like broadcasted TV, because way back when they decided to bring it over for the Japanese audience, the local population, like not just the Japanese people, were like, oh shit, this Kikaider thing is really cool, I'll check it out. And then they were like, okay, we'll just broadcast in Hawaii. Canada promotes a variety of food. That's also true. One of the big differences between Canada and the US is that in the US, it's traditionally been all about everyone's American. You know, when I was in school, we learned that the US was a cultural melting pot where all cultures can come together and be US people, like US citizens. Whereas in Canada, they called it a cultural mosaic, where it's like everyone lives in Canada, but when you ask somebody their nationality, they say, oh yeah, I'm a Taiwanese Canadian. Schoolhouse Rock? God. I don't interact with other people a lot aggressively on Twitter. But some days, I just want to send the pronouns Schoolhouse Rock video to people. Just to be like, bitch, you have pronouns! Everyone has pronouns! How long has it broadcasted for? I think since, like, the 70s. Let's take a look. Yeah, 1972. Oh shit, it's 50 years old this year. When was the first broadcasting date? July 8th? Interesting. So 10 days ago was the 50th anniversary of Kikaider. Okay, let's make all of these. Visited Hawaii in 2012. Wish you could go again. I wish I could go to Hawaii. I've never been. I would love to, though. Look at how pretty this sword is. I love the weapon designs in this game. Yeah. Honestly, I think my next vacation is going to be... Well, I say next vacation, but I'm probably going to go to Seattle. But my next big vacation is going to be to Tokyo again. Just because I made a friend while I was there, and I haven't been for like 4 years, and every time I wish her happy birthday, she's like, hey, let me know when you come back. I'm going to show you around. Though I'm kind of nervous to do that, because I don't know how much my Japanese skill has degraded since then. I might not be able to communicate as well. Yeah, I need skills. Another friend who moved to Japan last week? Dang. That's a big move, too. I hope it goes really well for them. Wish you could visit Japan. It's a really good place to visit. Depending on when you book and when you will leave, you can get it for decently cheap. And this is in Canadian dollars, mind you, so it's a bit cheaper in US. But my flight was $750 for a round trip, and then my apartment was $600 for the month. And that was because I booked it in February for the flight, and flight prices are usually cheaper in February for some reason. And I went in October. So, because it's like the fall, a lot of people aren't going, so it's a bit cheaper. But also, it's the best time to go, because the weather is okay. God, it was... How can I translate this? It was 28 degrees with 80% humidity. So what's 28 C to F? 28 C to F. It was like 80 degrees Fahrenheit in October. See a theater performance at a rock show? Hell yeah. The first time I went to Tokyo, I went to go to a Vocaloid concert. I literally got to see Hatsune Miku live. Let's take a look at their Radiant Unity. Foreigners aren't allowed to travel by themselves? Really? Oh, maybe it'll be a while before I can do that then. Because I never went with a tour group, because I don't like that vibe. I like the idea of just being able to live in a place, you know? Let's take a look. Let's take a look. Visitors must register in advance. Agree that infractions may lead them to not being able to continue to participate in the tours. Jeez. Well, I guess I'm waiting. I don't like the idea of... It looks like it is true. As of June 10th. I don't like the idea of a guided tour. Because I like to do things not only at my own pace, but I like to go off on my own. Is Kanda not affected? Let's find out. Japan travel restrictions. No, it looks like there are no countries in North America subject to an entry, the entry ban. So, it's just that you need to go with a guided tour group. I wonder if you could get, like, a local to vouch for you to circumvent that. Just ask my friend, like, hey, I'm visiting Japan, but I don't want to go with the tour group. Could you say that I'm going to visit you? I doubt that would work, though. Oh, Tsubasa wants to talk. What's up? Sorry, could you just forget all that stuff I said earlier? About Miss Maiko hiding something from me? I shouldn't talk about her like that. She really helped when I had to save Aya. I owe her so much. I'm so ashamed of myself. Tsubasa, you just made a lapse in judgment is all. And also, have you seen Maiko? Maiko has that vibe. Alright. I do think that we need to go back to, Daitama, though. Because there's a side quest where we need to go to the round elevator. I think that there's a round elevator in the Idolosphere there. Oh, I don't want to equip that. I want to finish getting the skills from the other thing. Time to go to wardrobe! Need to use my rapier until I get those last two skills. Then I can swap out to that cool thing. Kiria, that's fine. What costumes do we have? Oh, her casual form's so cute, though. Like, that jacket looks really, really cool on her. Her hair is absolutely gorgeous. The belted skirt with the leggings is a vibe, especially with the boots. Now let's fight with Kiria, see what happens. Oh, she's so happy. Here's her debut! COVID safety or fundraising scheme? Japan's been really weird about their COVID response. I completely get where they're coming from, absolutely. But like, the limit to tour groups is interesting. Is she blind? I don't believe so. I think the eye patch is just to look cool. In general, a lot of Japanese properties aren't great about diversity in terms of, like, ability. And the few times you see it, it's sort of... How can I explain it? Ooh, a treasure key. It feels like whenever you see representation for ability, it's it's the only character trait, right? I don't know. It could also be me not seeing enough properties. But it really does feel like, it's a bit off, I guess. I've reported that their Japanese clients can travel, but if they did, they might not be able to enter the border again? Yeah. Well, Japan's always, like, culturally speaking, in terms of their history, they have these periods where they open themselves up and then they close themselves off. Like, prior to the Sengoku Jidai, they had a really good relationship with folks outside Japan. During the Sengoku Jidai, they had a really good relationship because foreigners brought them guns. But then, once, I believe Tokugawa, the Tokugawa shogunate took over, they were like, hey, country's closed. And then they had, like, this really interesting, like, classical era of Japan. Because I believe it was happening around the same time as the Victorian era. Or, sorry, the classical era of England. And then, I believe there was one port that was only open specifically to the Dutch. And then after that, I think it wasn't until the US sent an envoy with Matthew Perry that Japan was like, okay, I guess we're gonna open up the country again. That is a really simplified version of the events, but like, it feels like this is another one of those times where Japan, its borders are closed physically, but not necessarily, like, in terms of communication, the internet kind of opens those borders back up. Spheres of influence, yeah. Well, and geographically, Japan's really interesting because it is an island. It is isolated, but it's close enough to the mainland where things historically were able to get to them from, say, China or Korea or Russia. Oh, I got some candy. I have some candy myself. I have, like, these little watermelon candies that I really like. We need to give it our all, both in show business and as Mirage Masters. We'll go through both physical and emotional pain when the others are dealing with that. I want you to be there for them. Sorry, I guess that got a little heavy. It probably sounds like a lot, but I don't want you to be burdened. That was a lot, Kiryu. What's up, Maiko? Tsubasa's been working really hard. You think so too, right, Itsuki? I guess now it's my turn to answer her efforts with mine. Ora! God. I would kill to go back and, like, live in Japan for another month. Like, the ability to just rent an apartment for a short period of time to experience another culture, just in general, I think is a good idea. Like, just to expand your realm of experiences. Just in case we encounter a purple monster, I'm gonna drop a save. Who am I kidding? I want to encounter a purple monster. You're not purple. You're not purple. You're not purple. Martin, thank you so much for hanging out with us. I hope you enjoy the streams. Alright. I may as well explore a little bit. Why not? We're just here to get Toma's stage rank up, so... It's interesting, because, so our character Toma is, so he's an extra for this universe's version of Kamen Rider, right? That's his showbiz job. Oh, nice. Welcome back, Daybreak. But yeah, so what's really interesting is this game came out in 2016. In last year's season of Kamen Rider Saber, they introduced a main character named Toma. So it kind of loops back around. Toma is a Kamen Rider. Ora ora! Oh wow, they are not getting any EXP. I think I might have to go to a higher level. Which Kamen Rider design did I not like as much? Most of them look cool. Well, let's think about it. I think it would be unfair to say any of the Showa riders, like any of the things pre-19... Well, pre-2000. Because they had a completely different vibe going on. I feel like they were different shows back then. With different budgets as well. So let's think of it. Kuga. Really basic, but cool armor design. I think it's fine. Agito was just sort of... I think Agito is on the list for ones that I don't like as much, just because it felt like Kuga 2. You know, just the sequel. And then when Ryuki came out, the guy with the Dragon Knight motif, that was a really cool design. Fize had this, like, really cool Firefly slash shark-based design that I absolutely loved. Blade had this knight motif. The actual suit isn't doing very well. Every time it's on screen, it looks like it's rotting away. I don't know if they've updated the suit within, like, the last while. Hibiki was interesting. It felt like a huge departure from a lot of the Kamen Rider designs. So, it's not like It's not that I don't like it. I feel like it's the least Kamen Rider out of all the designs. It feels like it was a different property. Kabuto was fucking rad. He had this whole thing where he had like this armored form, and then he'd cast it off and become like slimmer and faster. Oh, I think I need to actually try on this fight. But yeah, Deno is one of the most popular Kamen Riders for a reason. Kiva had this cool, like, goth vampire look to it. So I really like Kiva's design. Decade, the Magenta Rider, the Barcode Battler. I really liked his design. Thanks for the drink, Bandicoot. I loved Double's costume, the half green, half black with the purple and, yeah, the purple and gold, I believe, right? I think it was purple and gold. Accents were really, really nice. Or, sorry, purple and silver. O's, of course. Really, really cool design. I have a figure of O's. Forze! Forze is interesting. I really, really like how out there his design is, you know? He has a spaceship rocket for, well, not even just a spaceship rocket. He has a cartoon spaceship for a helmet. And I find that that's really endearing. Wizard, as Daybreak said, is one of the most stylish designs. I have a figure of Wizard as well. Gaim was a fruit samurai, and I thought that design was really, really rad. Drive, I think, might be one of my favorite designs. Just because of how mechanical and sleek it looks. It is like the Iron Man of Kamen Rider. Ghost had such a spooky look to it as well. I think everyone in the fandom agrees that Ghost's costumes were absolute bangers. X-Aid, I really like the 90s look to it. With like the hot pink and the lime green. I mean, not even just lime green, it was neon green. Build was a really cool design. Can't, like, literally no complaints about Build. Geo was fine. I wasn't big into the watch motif. I understand it was an anniversary season, but it wasn't for me. I wouldn't necessarily call it, like, a bad design, though. 01's my favorite. Don't even need to say anything about that. Oof. This might be a problem. Oh, this might be a problem. Alright, so I'm not fighting the purple monsters on this floor. Saber was a banger. Kamen Rider Saber, I think, is another one of the best designs. And Kamen Rider Revice was really good too. So yeah, I think the design that wasn't my favorite was Agito, because it felt like a sequel to Kuga, and it wasn't. Alright. Let's try to fight a purple monster on the first floor. I feel like that's gonna be more my speed. Part of the reason that I can remember all of the Kamen Rider names is because in one of the anniversary seasons, Geo, one of the forums had a jingle that was really catchy. And it was like, Kuga Agito Ryuki Faizu Parade Hibiki Kabuto Deno Kiba Decade Double Ozu Forze Wizard Gamdo Raibu Gosto Exedo Birudo Iwae Kamen Rider Guran Doji-o
俺が力になる。行くぞ。せい。俺たちの力を見せるぞ。ああ。俺は負ける。先輩らしいとこ。で、ざっとこんな一歩ヒーローに近づけたかな。
Yeah, it was a bob. You know, in hindsight, we could probably go to the grinding area to get Toma's stage rank up. But I also have a grudge against those purple monsters now. I need to defeat one. One thing that's really cool about doing this stream is I get to introduce you folks to a lot of the properties that I like that aren't necessarily like incredibly popular. So stuff like, you know, Shin Megami Tensei and Kamen Rider. Or even like games that you might not have thought to play. Like The Cruel King and the Great Hero. I don't know. Personal opinion, but like streaming has done wonders for my ability to reach out to people. Not just like in terms of streaming or like entertainment, but really just building up my confidence to talk. Same? That's good. I really think that streaming consistently helped with that. If I didn't have like a consistent schedule to keep myself on my toes, I would have probably dropped it. I would have like, I don't feel like talking to people today. I'm just gonna sleep. But it's like, no. And this is gonna sound a bit harsh, but like it feels like I owe it to you guys to go on schedule. And I genuinely feel bad when I can't. But I know that it's like not a huge deal for you guys. It's just, you know, I feel like I'm making you miss out on something. And that's no good. Well, that literally does nothing. Let's do the left switch. Any streams are appreciated? I'm glad to hear it. I like hanging out with you guys, and I feel like that's the biggest part of my stream. It is a casual hangout with everyone here. But, okay. These Dark Shaman are level 21. I have a feeling that I'm not equipped to handle this. Because that was a crit. Let's buff. So I've increased my defense. We might survive longer. My defense was decreased. Itsuki's down. Nope. Kiria, it's up to you. Kiria, you have 1 HP left. Please leave. Actually. I can use the smoke machine. I wonder if the savage enemies are generally like 10 levels above you. Or, sorry, not 10 levels, like 5 levels above you. You'd stream yourself, but cost and tech? Absolutely. The only reason I was able to start this stream was because of the COVID response benefit in Canada. Because I was off work, having that extra income, instead of just having to rely on my savings, made it so that I was able to explore new stuff. If it weren't for that very specific, like, regional thing, like, thing that you had to be living in Canada to get, I doubt I would have even considered streaming or, like, going into acting. I probably would have just been trudging along trying to find another dead-end animation job. Evil 6th Rangers starts as a villain before joining the heroes? Yeah! Most secondary Kamen Riders were like that. Ah, hell yeah, let's have some thirst tea.
Crisp, elegant, mature. A flavor-forward delight that assuages both body and soul with a rewardingly dry finish.
Also, Itsuki really liked the thirst tea. Alright, Maiko, you're literally right there. I'm gonna read your text message in front of you. I'm doing my job, so praise me. I'm practically a star myself. Maiko, you're a darling and you're great. Maiko works hard, and she works hard for the people that she loves. Kind of gives them an unlockable fighter vibe? Kinda, yeah. I could absolutely get that. Alright. So there's this. This is the grinding area. I saved beforehand. As you defeat enemies in combat or on the map, the others will go stronger. Sometimes you gotta retreat. There are also items hidden in the four corners. So it looks like the best option right now is to quickly go to the four corners of the dungeon and sweep up those items. Oh, this might be... Yeah, let's just slap him. What did I get? A gold bar. Okay. Sure. Oh, I might actually have to try. Oh, until Disney makes Mirabelle a princess? Was that from Kanto? I haven't watched that yet.
行くわよ。絶対零度体験してみたいね。
落ち着いていこう。その調子だ。見つけ。みんな大丈夫か？
There's a lot of Disney movies I haven't watched yet, like Soul or Luca. I'm pretty sure Soul was a Pixar movie, but Disney and Pixar are basically the same thing. It's kind of a weird thing where people, when you say like, oh yeah, I watched a Disney movie, what was it? It was Cars. It's like, no, that's a Pixar movie. It's like, dude, they're owned by the same company. Why do you gotta argue semantics like that to feel superior? I should probably heal. Tsubasa, need health. Thank you. Is that the exit? No, if it's too strong for us, I'm leaving. That's how you say in the movie, like, Encanto? Encanto. Because that movie, I believe it takes place in Colombia, right? Okay, they're only level 17. Second time? Okay.
ここは話し合いで。だめ。やってみねえと。くらえ。
私に任せなさい。絶対零度。
Nice to meet you.
これがいいの。
敵の動きをよく見るんだ。この気を逃す。あれだってまだまだ高みを目指せるはずだ。
Was Lin-Manuel Miranda on that? Yeah. That was it was the same guy who did the soundtrack to Hamilton, I believe. I could be wrong. I'm pretty sure it was, though. Yeah, he did Hamilton. Yeah, Wikipedia specifically says, known for creating Broadway musicals Hamilton, In the Heights, and the soundtrack of Disney's Encanto. Watch Mary Poppins Returns? I haven't seen that one yet. It's not... Oh, god damn it, it disappeared. Uh-oh. Alright, Skellington. Do I stream through my TV besides cost of tech, which you'd save up for? You're not sure how to set up based on what you have? Mac laptop and a PS4 Pro. Need a capture card and the audio is recommended. Other than that, not to mention paperwork. Let's explain my setup. Cause I don't think my camera... sorry. I don't think my camera would be able to capture it very well. Essentially, I have my TV and my PC, right? My desktop PC has a built-in capture card that I plug my video game system into. And then on the PC, the software will help me broadcast, right? I essentially use my TV and my drawing tablet as my two monitors. And I play the game through my capture software, if that makes sense. So essentially, I'm sitting on the couch. Streamlabs OBS is on my TV. And then on my monitor over there is essentially like any other stuff that I need, like my extra windows, stuff like that. I use a cheap webcam. I think I paid like 50 bucks for it. On top of a ring light. I essentially just screwed the ring light on top of... Sorry, screwed the webcam onto the ring light so that I have consistent lighting. And I have a nice, like, microphone with an arm on it. I think the entire setup cost me 80 bucks. Canadian dollars, mind you. So if you're paying in US dollars, it'll be a little bit cheaper. Maybe what I'll do, I can, because I know that some of my audience is also into possibly getting into streaming. So I could throw, like, a list of stuff that I use in the About page on the stream. Because I can throw my capture card in, the microphone that I use, the webcam I use, stuff like that. You've got a Mac, a PS4 Pro. This and this how too. I was trying to think how your environment would work. With your Mac laptop, you might be able to set your TV as a second monitor by getting a an HDMI to Lightning, if your Mac has that. And then that way you might be able to have a dual setup where you play on your TV and then your laptop is just vibing. As for your PS4, you would have to have a capture, like a USB capture card. Because I'm trying to think of how it would be in terms of, like, replicating my setup with what you have. And yeah, you just essentially have to find a way to use your TV as a second monitor, and then have your USB capture card with your PlayStation 4. Then you download Streamlabs OBS, and you should be able to play your PS4 through your laptop on your TV by just dragging the window to your TV monitor. Would you need two? I don't think you need two capture cards. You just need a capture card for your PS4 and an HDMI to Lightning to get your TV as a second monitor. You could also, technically with the capture card, just play through your Mac laptop. That being said, software issues might be a thing. I don't know how the Mac environment would handle streaming. When I had a Mac laptop and I streamed, it was just through the software on the Xbox One. That being said, I believe you can stream through your PS4 if you just want to jump into it. I'm pretty sure you can stream to Twitch just using your PS4. I did that for one of the JoJo's Bizarre Adventure games. You wouldn't be able to have like an overlay like I have. If you have a webcam, you could probably plug it into your PS4 and use that. Oh. A survey sampler from the United States is calling me. I don't want to be a Canadian influencing US stuff, so I'm going to hang up and decline that call. How do I back up my video broadcasts? So, it's actually not too hard. All I really do is I do my show, and then it automatically saves it as a VOD on Twitch. The VODs on Twitch expire after a certain amount of time, so I have it set where if I go into my dashboard, I can export the video to my YouTube channel where it's saved forever. You have a webcam on your laptop, but it's not great, so you probably stream without a cam. There's a genre of VTubers called PNG tubers that you might want to look into. It's essentially you have a picture. I just realized that I died. Good thing I have a second smoke machine. But yeah, essentially, like, a PNG tuber will choose, like, have a picture drawn for them or draw their own. Have it in the corner, and use that instead of a webcam. So are you distracting me from my own? Oh, don't worry about it. The vibe of this stream is audience interaction. The game is secondary. The whole point of me coming here is to hang out with you guys. So
Flavors shift gracefully in lush protean delight, so as to titillate every last anxious taste bud. Good show indeed.
Oh, you're welcome. Yeah, I mean, if I can help you, by all means. I got some tomes, but I didn't level up anyone's stage rank. I might have to go back to the grinding stuff again. Let's slap these tomes on us, though. I got 3, so I should be able to bring everyone to Kiria's level. That was a great advert.
One of my favorite parts of Persona 5 was learning about coffee, so I tried to replicate something like that. Let me explain. Alright. Love those Persona 5 features. And you know what's funny? That was actually taken from Catherine. Because in Catherine, when you ordered a drink, the bartender would tell you just about that drink. And then they just turned that into coffee for Persona 5. Oh, I should probably get Tsubasa leveled up as well. Hey, you wait over there. I need to grab an item. Oh, you didn't wait for me, buddy. That's it. You're not my buddy, guy. You're not my guy, friend. You're not my friend, buddy. That was an Atlas system idea? Oh yeah. I mean, Catherine was also Atlas. I believe they were actually using Catherine to test the technology for Persona 5. Catherine was, it was really interesting. I really liked both the gameplay and the story. I had to think about it for a sec, but yeah, the gameplay was addictive, and the story was like this weird roundabout story about cheating. And it's like, is unintentional cheating still cheating? And it's like, you kind of think about it, and it's like, wow, K. Catherine was kind of an asshole to Vince, but she had, like, good intentions. She wanted Vincent to, you know, be a better person. And C. Catherine was manipulative, but she made Vincent realize that there's more to life than just responsibility. So, just specifically, both of them had something good and bad in store for the main character. Oh, jeez. Oh, and my groceries were delivered. Nice. Actually, thinking about it, it's like 26 out right now. I'm gonna go grab my groceries really quick, so I'll be right back. Someone was kind enough to bring them in for me. So I just had to bring them down. That was really cool of them.
Yeah, they're gonna be fine inside, because they're packed in, like, a freezer bag with ice packs. So I don't necessarily have to put them away, I just need to bring them in from outside. Okay, so I unlocked Kiria's side story. Did I unlock Toma's as well? I know that I need to level up Tsubasa, so let's bring her back. Chester, I'm streaming. You won't be able to sit in my lap, Chester. Hello, kitty cat. Dark Archer. That's not gonna be good against Tsubasa. Okay, Chester, don't, please. Archer, no! Alright, we're gonna bail. Oh no! Okay, well this is it. And now, the end is near.
Tokyo Mirage Sessions, Sharp FE.
Alright. Well, I guess we have to do that again so that we can get Kiria up. I'm gonna go into the mastery area just so that we can increase our weapon skills. I don't want to level up too much. I just need to increase that stage rank. Okay, Itsuki and Toma. Got some skill books. Let's see if I can use them in here. Yeah, I can. I just want to get Itsuki's skills up so I can use his next weapon. Just wanted to make sure that the other cat wasn't in here, because she would wreck shop. Okay. So now I can swap out to Itsuki's new weapon, the Deathbringer. I think Steel Feather, yeah, still has one more left, so we might whip out Tsubasa once we get Kiria back up.
こいつ初めて見るぜ。
Ah, you'll be fine, Toma. Okay. No, I can't auto this one. How do you like lightning? You don't like lightning. That's good to know.
繋いであげる。やったわ。こんな敵いたかしら。
Whoops. I have a feeling that ice won't necessarily work with that. There we go.
みんなありがとう。
There we go. We got Toma's side story.
今の五木なら使いこなせる。
So let's swap out Toma for Tsubasa. And then I can give her a skill book. She can finally complete this weapon's skill tree.
一気に片付けよう。
終わったらパフェ食べるんだから。食べ過ぎは禁物よ。シーダに教わった通りに。
I should have tried wind magic. That could have done something.
準備 OK だよ。絶対レード体験しそう。これがいい。
終わらない。
任せて。決まった。
いいね。
Alright, but we know that this guy doesn't like sword.
みんなついてきて。決まった。
Oof!
翼の力見せてあげましょう。うん。シーダついてきて。吹き飛べ。
Tsubasa, please stay alive.
決まったわね。
You're literally the best girl.
どうかしら。これ。
まずは俺頼んだ。
大成功。
早く倒さなきゃ。
バッチリ合わせるからね。
これだな。
私から行くね。
Okay, I might have to leave this area now.
みんな大丈夫か。
Because the enemies are going to be way too strong. There we go. We got Kirya's side story.
この力。
Tsubasa leveled up, and she got
いいか。
a new skill. Nullifying poison is probably a good one. What did I get this week? Let's take a look. So this week I got Arroz Verde. It is a rice recipe that sounded really, really good. It's got poblano peppers, feta cheese. It's essentially like a mixed rice dish with like a whole bunch of good veggies in it. Roasted pumpkin seeds, stuff like that. I got a tuna poke bowl, edamame, avocado, spicy mayo, and pulled chicken fajitas. I'm really excited for next week, though, because I get to try to make my own falafel. I've never done it before. Okay, I think the ghost disappeared when I picked up the item. So I should be able to get out of here no problem. There we go, I escaped. Well, let's save so that I don't have to do that again. And then we'll also throw a new weapon on Tsubasa. so Toma wants to talk. A new side story is now available. Hey, Itsuki. They're gonna hold auditions for the new character in Raga. So, for preparation, I need to get hyped up. So, I want to watch the show with me? I'll be at Central City Street in Shibuya. Let's go watch some Masquerader Raga. Hey, mind if I ask you to help me with something? You can find me, let's see, along Central City Street. Are spoilers for Sonic 3 allowed? The game or the movie? Either way, like, I'm cool with Sonic 3 the movie spoilers because it's not out yet, so all we have is speculation. In trailers that everyone can see. And Sonic 3 is is a Sega game. Like a Sega console game. So I think spoilers are alright for that too. They make any new weapons? Did they get any new stuff? Doesn't look like it. Thanks, Jiki. You're a friend. Let's... Miss my response? No worries. I mean, if it's for the movie, then I assume all the information that we have is speculation and, whatever's in trailers. So that's no problem. And if it's for the game, then it is a Sega console game, so by all means, talk about Sonic 3.
Pleasant from start to finish, with satisfying high notes of strawberry and mochi. One struggles to set it down between sips.
Oh, Sonic 2. I mean, Sonic 2's been out for a while, so... I mean, since you announced that there's spoilers, then people can just not look at it, so... No worries. Go ahead and talk about Sonic 2. Alright, so we gotta hang out with Toma and Kiria. Let's hang out with Toma first. Hope Shadow's portrayed well in 3? I hope so too. They've been doing pretty well so far. Hachiko statue. This is the place to meet up with someone in Shibuya. It's true. When I actually went to Shibuya, the Hachiko statue had a lot of people hanging out around it. Probably waiting for their friends. Oh, that's plot. Okay. Robert Pattinson, Jensen Ackles, or Zach. I mean, those sound like pretty decent choices. I wouldn't say no to any of them. Oh, I think I actually went to get coffee. Oh no! Hi, cafe staff. I didn't mean to go in here, but now that I'm here, I have no choice. Let's try the vegetable bean baguette. Chris Evans could be too with Shadow? Yeah! He played an edgy guy in Scott Pilgrim. So I think he could nail the arrogance, while also projecting a bit of humanity to it.
A harmonious union of oil and vinegar dresses each bite in wholesomeness.
Oh, there's Toma. Great. We'll pop a save and do a side quest. Oh, there you are. Let's go watch the Riga show. I've been wanting you to see it too. Recommended level 7. I don't know. At level 15, we might be struggling to compete. That's the spirit. Alright, let's head there right away. It's gonna be at the Tobo department store in Ikebukuro. Interesting. In Ikebukuro, there was a department store called Tokyo Hands. So they might be talking about that. Oh, actually, side story. There we go. I'm at Tobo department store in Ikebukuro. You better come. Here I go. Alright. Let's go watch a Kamen Rider show. Oh man. When I was in Japan the first time, we went to a department store in Asakusa, and there was a food court, right? And I realize now, you're not going to have the same restaurants in every food court, are you? Because there was a place called American Steak, and it was the Stars and Stripes on their logo, and they served a flaming hot skillet with rice and a hamburger. No bun. It was just in the skillet. You cook your hamburger, and then you put it on top of the rice when it's done. You had like vegetables and stuff. It was really good, but the fact it was called American Steak was just. Alright, I don't think there's anything to do but to talk to Toma. Elijah Wood is silver. Get Mike Pollock to cameos. Gerald will buy. That'd be cool. What the fuck's Raga? Oh yeah, I saw your message, Daybreak. I think that's a good choice for Silver. He's gonna be auditioning to be the next Kamen Rider. Oh god. Clad with lightning's might, the fangs of justice shall crush the nefarious Valhalla Pharmaceuticals. I am. This was basically my experience going to watch a live an in-person Kamen Rider stage show. Because I was the only adult there without a child. I was just there to hang out. I was like the single white adult in a field of Japanese parents with their kids. I was so out of place. How's Rouge gonna be? She might be de-aged and a bit less suggestive? I don't know. I doubt that they would de-age her. You might be right about them making her a bit less suggestive, but it feels like the movies have kind of respected the property enough where I don't think that they would change her character intrinsically. It was... yeah. No, it sucked. Nah, you know what? We're gonna answer like Carson would. I liked it. Sometimes you gotta realize that something that you like is something that's targeted to 12-year-olds. Vanilla the Rabbit rom-com when, starring Jennifer Aniston. Oh no, this boy is saying what I was thinking. Don't you feel dumb for getting all into this fake show? I have news for you, boy. Number one, you go into a TV show knowing that it's fake. Number two, we literally fight demons in a parallel universe for our job, so it's not fake. It's found in My Little Pony and other cartoons and Power Rangers. Exactly. You don't have to be in the target demographic to like the show, you just have to understand that you're not the target demographic. Like, this kid sucks, doesn't he? It's like, oh, well, excuse me. Masquerader Raiga doesn't exist. Those things are fake and only exist in made-up stories. I only watch the History Channel with ancient aliens. Like, you know, real stories. There's no way heroes even exist. Isn't it time you grew up? Fuck. Hey kid, why do you suck so much? You're the one who talked to us, kid! I'm sorry your plan backfired and you tried to L+ ratio us. Oh, don't make promises you can't keep, Toma. You'll be in the audition. You can't guarantee that you'll win. Hey, so why'd you lie, Toma? I hope your plan is to make that kid less like that, you know? That kid's probably lonely because he drives people away with his, like, spiky personality.
だったらオーディション何としても受からないと。
Kid just needs to learn how to chill.
ああ、何が何でも押し通るぜ。そこで一つ頼みがあるんだ。修行に付き合ってくれないか。まだまだアクションのキレに不安があるんだ。オーディションまでに仕上げておきたい。しょうがない。トーマを嘘つきにはできないし。恩に着るぜ、いつき。それじゃあ修行のプラン考えておくぜ。
A teenager has been arrested for repeatedly beating a child with a masquerader merchandise, exclaiming, "Watch this, you brat!" Toma's too much of a good boy to do that. Itsuki, though. Now, about my training plan. I'm thinking we should hit the Idolosphere in Daitama. Okay. Remember those monsters called blobs? I feel like my action skills will get better if I fight a ton of those. Feel like? Let's see. My goal is to defeat 5 of them. Come on, don't sweat the details. What's important is how we approach this. You got it, buddy. Oh, we don't need to go to Shibuya, we need to go to Daitama. And make those blobs die. Dama. That's not even worth an Naruto. Hey, Toma.
着いたな。よっしゃ。それじゃ早速始めますか。俺には今一つわからん。お前がヒーローという肩書きに固執する理由が。
All while lecturing him on the importance of the lessons learned in the TV show too, Daybreak.
英雄というのは行為の結果としてあるものだろう。それを目指すというのは。
Kane's kind of right, though. It's like, if you just want to be a hero, you're in the process of becoming a hero. You're not one yet. You gotta do stuff.
俺が教えてやっからよ。熱いヒーロー魂ってやつだな。まあ、お前が修練を積みたいというなら反対する理由はない。おう、行くぜ、カイン。
What's up, Tiki?
Big bro, you're training with Toma? He asked me to keep track of whenever he defeats a blob. I'll let you know through topic, but Toma wanted to train his heroism by beating at least 5. Wonder if he'll be okay. Big bro, please back Toma up so that he doesn't do anything reckless.
Well, Toma's not even in my party, so we should probably fix that. Sorry, Tsubasa. Kiri is going to be helping us with this one. Alright, defeat a set amount of enemies. Ooh. Okay, so I think Toma actually has to beat these ones up. So is this lighter than Persona? I guess, on the whole, it's a bit less existential, but it does delve into just how people react when it comes to the entertainment industry. So there's some skeevy shit that can happen in here. I would say, like, This would be on par with Persona for different reasons.
解放可動だ。ありがとよカイン。
いいわよ。ついてこられるわね。一気お願い。
俺たちの勝ちだ。うおー、これからも俺は突っ走るぜ。
I do think that this game is still rated M though, so like... Shouldn't this be on Switch since it has Fire Emblem characters? It is on Switch! We're currently playing it on the Switch, in fact.
敵が現れたぞ。負けねえからな。オッケー。はあ、せー。
ライブスタート。
Okay, so I think doing the session,
まずは
so long as Toma was a part of it, it counts.
これで。どうもです。
So that should be 5. It was. Fantastic.
どうだトーマ。もうかなりの数を倒したと思うんだけど。ああ、なんかつかめた気がする。キレのあるアクションとは素早い足運び、テンポ、呼吸、そして思い切りだ。
I think Toma understands how to be a Kamen Rider now. Kind of. Mind of a Hero.
この輝きは。これでバッチリだぜ。サンキューな、いつき。
Aw, you're welcome, Toma. Tiki, Toma got his performa.
Really good job.
Thanks, Tiki.
Let's perform a Radiant Unity. Once you come back to the Bloom Palace, we can start right away. Okay.
Alright. I think, Tsubasa, yeah, she has Tripor. So I can just leave. But yeah, this was actually originally on Wii U. And then they ported it over to the Switch. I still have my Wii U copy as well. I'm probably a lot further in that than I am in this.
パフォーマが集まるミラクルステージ、新しいレディアントスキルが作れ。
Door of Rampage, okay.
こんなのができるんだろう。これでいいかな。
Let's fucking go. I want to see what Door of Rampage is like.
行くよ。レディアントユニティ。
カイン、トーマ、行くぜ。
Manly fist bump!
これからも俺は突っ走るぜ。いよいよ選考会だな。
Releasing posters of the cast for live-action Yu Yu Hakusho. Oh boy, that's gonna be interesting. Live-action anime adaptations generally haven't been amazing.
緊張してきた。これに受かれば、晴れてお前はヒーローとしてテレビとやらに出られるわけだ。おう、似てるよ。お前にヒーロー魂ってやつを教え。ああ、楽しみにしてるぞ。
look pretty decent. Like, the casting is usually pretty fine. They got the main character of Kamen Rider Fourze to play Ichigo in the, Bleach live-action. But it really feels like they just don't have a handle on how to translate it into a live-action series, you know? Unlike the Netflix Death Note. That's fair. And the Netflix Cowboy Bebop. Good job, Toma.
なかなか華々しかったな。主に散り際が。な、すげえだろ。かっこいいだろ。
You fell off the stage, Toma, but you know what? You did your best.
わかるかな。わかってくれるかな。ライガーキック食らった時ののけぞり。もし全日本のけぞり選手権があったら。ベスト4には残れそうなこの見事なのけぞり。
Kie, Yusuke, and Kurama? Okay.
顔出ちゃってたけどね。番組のオーディションは落ちちゃったし、代わりに決まったのがヒーロー賞。それも怪人。
Man, that kid's gonna call you out for not being actual Raga.
でも今回の怪人役監督の紹介だったんだろ。経験積んでこいって。そんなに捨てたものじゃないと思うけど。だがしかしだ。
I mean, we got her, right? We called him out on lying earlier, so.
やーい、嘘つき。そりゃもうさ、今度あの子に会ったら誠心誠意。
You don't have to apologize to that kid. I mean, apologize for lying, but don't apologize for that kid.
思うようにいかないのが人生ってやつだ。これを糧に鍛錬あるのみだな。
そうだよな。そうだぜ。俺のヒーロー伝説はこれから始まるんだ。
その息だ、トーマ。そしていつの日か俺に本当のヒーロー魂を見せてくれ。
ああ。
Good job, Toma. It might not have been the job that you wanted, but it's close. Has grown as an entertainer and has become in the kaiju suit. Oh, that's neat. So randomly, Toma might just burst in and do some big bull stuff. Tiki wants something. Am I streaming later? I am! In fact, I will catch you later when I stream Naruto Ultimate Ninja Storm 2 at 8 PM Pacific. Thanks everyone for hanging out. Yeah, the schedule for today, I posted on the Discord for the week. So if you just go into the Discord and hit schedule, that should be up to date. Give me one sec, I can do... Okay, Discord has already popped up. But yeah, I'll be back later this evening on Wednesday at this time, around, at noon Pacific. We'll be playing The Cruel King and the Great Hero. I'll be taking the evening off because I need to get prepped for Shark Week and do some packing. And also write for Stream Sakai. Friday will be the watch party as usual. Saturday is going to be Stream Sakai in the evening. And then on Sunday, we're going to be starting Shark Week, my 2-year anniversary of streaming celebration. It's supposed to be in August, but I might be busy moving in August. So we're doing it in July, a month early. I'm hoping to get a bunch of different guests, but it's going to start this Sunday with in-person Jackbox with the Sunday crew. I'm going to have a lot of people in this room. I hope I can catch everyone on camera. Anyways, Robert Hartley is playing some Pathfinder. I was gonna raid Romy the Lion, but it looks like Romy's not streaming right now. I try to prioritize people in the self-promotion. But yeah, we'll raid Rob. I should probably also boot up the actual stream so that I can catch him when we go in. Anyways, give him a big old shark attack from our community to his. We still haven't named the shark community, so... Anyways, I'll catch you folks later. See ya!